Hello everyone, this is JPL back for another reaction video, and today I'll be continuing my reactions to Generation 3 of My Little Pony. And today the episode we'll be taking a look at is the Princess Promenade. Now, I've already done a reaction to the Princess Promenade many years ago. It's, you can find it in my past generations playlist. It should be at the very top. But yeah, I saw it many years ago. I did that reaction because I had gotten the DVD as like a funny Christmas gift, and yeah, I had a fun time with that special. But here we are again. I should now have context going into this with who the characters are somewhat. So yeah, let's see how things are different now. So yeah. The Princess Promenade! Yeah, this one. We're introduced to Spike in this one, so that should be fun. Oh, yeah. There's also introduction to the breezies. Yeah, interesting. Tra-la, tra-la. Yeah, Hip Hip Hooray stuck in my head a lot. They like to pogo stick and grow flowers very quickly. I mean, do what you need to do. I guess pogo sticking is very efficient for growing. You don't have hands, you're ponies.
Your allergies.
Oh, right, yeah, that one very allergic pony.
Smell of sprig.
Oh, home invasion.
So I thought I'd just drop in and ask. Have you heard it's spring? Already?
How would I know? I just woke
and
up.
Time for our annual parade to Ponyville. Well, then I better get up and take a shower.
Annual parade to Ponyville. Are the ponies aware of that? This promenade must be very prominent. Yep. Those breezies still definitely look really weird. They got big heads. What you gonna do?
The Spring Promenade, Ponyville's fanciest parade, is just around the corner. Welcome, my friends!
Hello, Wisteria. Our princess.
Thank you. As you all know, the Spring Fancy Parade, one of the biggest days of the year, is almost here. And we all know what that means. Flowers, flowers, flowers!
Yeah.
That is, if the breezies arrive on time for a change.
Okay, so the ponies are indeed aware of the breezies. Which, how long have they known about the breezies? Like, they thought flying ponies, Pegasi, were impossible earlier on.
We love your Spring Promenade!
It's like, flying ponies? Pah, don't be ridiculous. Breezies? Yeah, that's natural. Tiny ponies.
Zipsy, no! Your allergies!
Yep, there she goes again.
I know, but I just love the smell.
Infecting everyone with their sneezes. Plus, I think that's Androlibin.
Flowers. We all know that special gardening takes lots and lots of patience.
Except for the breezies, which can grow a garden in like 2 seconds. Okay. Interesting montage. Wisteria, you know that she's allergic. Don't inhibit her. Come here, smell this flower, and sneeze. Because I like to inhibit you. They like smelling flowers. COVID. Oh.
It's a ugly thing. A horrible, disgraceful, horrible, ugly thing. I can't even say it.
My favorite quote of this film. It's so perfect.
Wisteria. Rentia still having
You can apply it to so many things.
with grain, and I just thought, hey, what you got there? Oh, Pinkie Pie, it's so horrible I can't even say the word.
Get some,
Looks like a weed.
like,
No.
wire cutters or something.
Just help me dig. Wisteria, are you coming back? Rainbow Dash wants to plant purple flowers next to the red flowers. It's just not right. I really don't. Hey, what you got there? She doesn't want to hear it, but it's a weed. A weed? Wow, and it's a beauty. What are you guys doing?
That's certainly a bit of weed.
I got it.
Man, Ponyville needs to, like, figure out some new infrastructure because, like, there's huge caverns underneath. Like, the sinkholes. Can you imagine the sinkholes? There's unexpected pony deaths every year.
Tralala, should I follow her?
Nope.
Tiddlywink.
Just let her die down there. We don't need to have a sneezer around. And beneath the land of Ponyville, under Wisteria's garden, lies a baby dragon awaiting for a princess for reasons known or unknown. I don't know.
There seems to be another light down there. But see, there's also another light up there.
That we, the audience, cannot see because the animators did not implement the lights.
Group adventure.
In fact, it is darker the closer they get to that set light.
It's kind of scary, and it really stinks.
Yep. There's Generation 3 Spike.
Excuse me, but do you mind terribly?
Don't know why they made Spike into a posh butler type figure. Or why Spike is blue and orange instead of purple and green.
What is that smell? Sorry, breezies are really curious.
That's my name, Master Kenbroth Gillspottin Heathspike.
That is
Of course, being commoners, you may
a
address
long
me
name.
as simply Spike the Dragon.
But to answer my previous question, I'm pretty sure they didn't go with the purple and green design because Barney was still very popular at this time. So they wanted to avoid the confusion and copyright.
Speaking of perfect, please tell us about your very rare flower.
Well, to be correct,
Well, it's sticking
no
out of
longer
my
my
butt.
very rare flower. Legend holds that the first one to touch it owns it. And my dear, now that you've touched it, it's yours.
Okay. I wish that worked for a lot of things, like money.
This is the perfect finishing touch to our spring parade. Spike, do you know how to get out of here?
Why, of course, my
Why
dear.
would I?
Right this
I've
way.
been here for 1,000 years. The topography's all changed.
Have
Like,
you ever had a bath?
Can't say I have, but it sounds delightful. What is it?
ah, look at those two ponies. Ready to spelunk down there.
Quick, we've got to hide Spike until we can clean him up.
Why is it even dirtier?
Darlings.
Hello, darling Rainbow.
We were so worried. We're so glad you're safe.
I am Master Kenbroth Gillspottin Heathspike.
Kenbroth Gillspottin Heatspike. That is a mouthful.
Okay. We found him living under the castle in a dark, smelly cave.
Yep.
Smelly?
He's very, very, very old.
I am still quite young, merely 1,000 or two.
Yes.
Now, if I was 1,000,000, I would.
And he's not scary at all.
Ah!
Ah! Duffy, can you help him?
No, we gotta put him down. Like, he smells too bad. Ponies have standards. We won't tell him that. We'll, like, drown him while pretending that we're gonna bathe him, you know?
Well, Duffy, what do you think?
I think we should, like, bathe him first.
I love
Get
a
some
challenge.
soap.
I'll do it. Yay!
Start that as a base, and then do whatever next.
Gosh, Rooney, I don't mean to stare. I'm wondering what
Song about bathing.
under there. But trust in me.
I guess we need one.
Feeling good.
If socks was a subject,
Working on a
bathing could be one too.
scale. We're such a perfect team. No way we'll fail.
So while all this is going on, do you think the Pegasi ponies are aware of breezies?
Time to tell your troubles.
Do they look at them and be like, man, it's so weird to see these tiny little ponies that fly. Also, there's a dragon.
Feeling good. Outside and in.
Wow, a new species.
Wow, purple spiky things.
Actually, he's blue.
He's a dragon. He was sleeping under the castle.
Yeah,
Whoa.
he's our property now.
Yes, there hasn't been a princess because I've been asleep.
Uh-huh.
Now that the new princess has touched the flower.
Ah,
Touch
yes.
the flower. Wisteria touched the flower.
And she's a
Right,
princess
and now.
now.
That she's wearing it in her hair, I am very much awake.
What does that mean for us?
Wisteria.
New taxation?
Princess Wisteria. I like it. It suits you.
I mean, luckily and hopefully, that hair does not get stuck in that thing. And
Darling, the do you always do. She's still our Wisteria.
No, she's now our Princess Wisteria. I'm just saying, what do I do if she wants a do? If I do it wrong, I could be in big doo-doo.
yeah, do you too, do?
We still have decorations to put up, and floats to build, and the spring
Yeah.
fancy parade to plan.
I may be able to legally kill you whenever I want, but you know that doesn't mean I'm going
Oh, yes,
to.
Princess Wisteria.
We think you will be a darling princess.
Of course, darling.
I guess it could be
Rainbow's
sort of-
darling.
Sure it will. Hail to Princess Wisteria! Princess! 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 I just had a squink. I think
Pinky, do that in the restroom. Ah, there she goes. Sneezing, home invasion, the whole shebang.
Where are they?
How lucky is she to, like, be thrown into the,
Enough for a princess.
chest that she needed to? Convenient.
What does a lady in waiting do? Tiddlywink, I think we're doing it.
We're waiting,
Oh,
and we're ladies.
Well, of course you have friends. You just don't have equals. Wisteria, dear, it's time you learned
You're
what
speaking
it
my
means to be a
language, Spike.
princess. When you're royalty,
Ah,
you must learn to be
the
full of
To
grace
Be a
and all
Princess
you
song,
do.
but with ponies instead.
Stand up nice and tall.
I'm pretty sure Barbie did
Smile
it better.
at one and all. Don't forget, the world is looking up to you. Hang in there, you'll be fine. This is your time to shine.
It's kind of a rough song there, buddy.
Hang in there, you'll be fine. This is your time to shine.
This
Show
isn't-
them a princess is in town.
Ah, man, Spike's section of this song is, I don't know. It's not working for me.
Oh, darling.
Oh no,
Float
darling.
seems to have ruined my rainbow float. Be a darling and
How
move it.
dare you?
I would, darling, but when you bumped me, the top of my cake fell into the middle of your rainbow.
I bumped you, darling.
Yes, darling.
All right, maybe I did, darling. But I might have been able to see where I was going if you weren't building the largest cake in the world to impress the princess.
What's going on here?
Darling of you to check up on us.
Someone for me to behead?
Darling princess.
Yo, Wisteria, how's my float looking?
Looks like garbage.
Wisteria? Is that any way to address a princess?
Oh, you're right, Spike.
It's
Gotta
looking
behead her.
shady, Sonny. Minty? Pinky? What are you doing on my float? Your float?
You know, I'm sure you would have noticed that sooner at some point.
What is all that
You know,
pink doing
if
on
you
my
kept
green
going back to
green
work and being like, what's all this green doing here?
Pansy, there are no green flowers. You made that up. So, I was being creative. Besides, there's no
Are there
such
no
thing as
green
pink.
flowers?
Pink.
I'm sure if you look hard enough, there are. Somewhere. Exotic.
Interesting use of pink, added to pink, and of course there's
Yeah.
all pink. I
And
think
that one bit
flowers
of
are
green
lovely.
right there. How
Princesses don't
un-pinky-like.
sniff.
Minty, the princess liked the green half better. Let's make it your float. No, she loved the pink side. It's your float.
Well then, let's just mix the colors together. Make it into like an ugly brown or something.
As Rainbow Dash was saying,
Thank you, darling.
Yes,
I
darling.
think Zipsy has done a darling job, darling.
Of course, darling.
I'm afraid the whole promenade is missing something.
A
Wisteria.
princess.
I heard that. Well, we just mean that the floats are all mixed up and there doesn't seem to be a plan, and the promenade is tomorrow.
Mine is falling apart. I say we just ask Wisteria.
Yeah, why not? Because she'll say yes.
You all know how sweet she is. She would drop everything and help us make the promenade better.
Yeah, she dropped the government. Let it go into ruin. Let's do it.
I wish I had never touched this flower.
Princess, were you speaking to me?
No,
No.
go away.
I was speaking to me.
I sincerely hope you were telling you that it was a good Princess Day, Princess. You
Princesses
learned a
don't
lot.
speak to themselves.
I did, Spike. Rainbow Dash will be glad I tied her darling bow, darling.
Yes, darling. You should also tie the ones by the wheels, because that looks like it could cause damage.
Delicious.
Well, she's breaking all the rules.
That's it. I've made a royal decision. Oh, Spike, don't go back to sleep. If you go
Yeah,
back
we
to
need
sleep, it'll
you.
be for another
You're extra
1,000
manual
years.
labor.
Laughs. I'm staying the princess of Ponyville.
Ah, you needn't yell.
Yes,
Princess
I'm
Wisteria.
just gonna
Let's
change the
remember that, too.
rules so I don't have to do what you tell me to do.
I was never going to quit, especially after all the wonderful things my friends have done for me. But I do have an idea how I can stay a princess and still be me. Well, I can
Loon
take the pots and mix
Lixel.
them with daisies. Yep, that'll look awful.
Nixger Hogdorg Voil. Hugmoise.
Oh, what am I gonna do?
Yes.
Achoo!
Such interesting words. A beautiful language.
I love the look of the floats, darling.
They're
Everything
so
looks
darling, darlings.
Well, you might say everything got the royal treatment.
Uh-huh.
Friends, I give you for the first time ever Ponyville's Princess Wisteria.
Yeah. Monarchy. Taxation without representation. What?
First of all, I want to thank everyone for making me feel very special as the first ever princess of Ponyville.
Yeah. Monarchy.
I hardly know where to start. Being your, princess has shown me just how lucky I am to live in Ponyville and have friends like all of you.
Mm-hmm.
Being
Yes.
named a princess is just that, a name. Each and every one of us is a princess in our hearts and in the hearts of our friends.
Yes, but one of us is legal, so.
As a princess, I am making each one of you a princess. Princess Pinky.
Wisteria, what are you doing?
Really?
You're gonna ruin this nation with all these leaders and monarchs. Who's in charge? Who decides the taxes and the laws? Who's next in line? I'd say that this is Larson's favorite episode, but I probably said it at some point years ago. Anyway.
In a princessy way, wearing
Yep. Minty just gets a blanket. And she gets, like, a brush.
Hip hip hurrah!
Tra-la, tra-la.
I'm glad that everyone's a princess.
That didn't rhyme.
Hip hip hurrah!
Tra tra la.
We're glad that everyone's a princess. That's you and you. And yes, it's true that you are a
Thank you. I'm honored to be a princess. My first act is to banish the ponies from Ponyland. Belongs to humans now. Sorry, tough deal. That's what happens when you give me power. Oh boy. Well, that's the end of that one. Well, that was the Princess Promenade. And if I'm being honest, I think it was a bit slower than I remember. I don't know. It felt kind of long. It is a longer special at 50 minutes. And it did kind of feel it was dragging on a bit. But yeah, here we are. Everyone's a princess. I wonder if that was a toy thing. Where, get your Princess Rainbow Dash and your Princess Pinkie Pie. They get like little dresses and such. We're also introduced to Spike and the Breezies. Spike being this version, it is a weird thing. It's a completely different Spike. Like a butler type thing. Blue, orange. Breezies are here. They somewhat take the place of Pegasi, except they're smaller. And apparently, they've had a relationship with normal ponies all this time, which, I don't know, the continuity of this isn't adding up because the ponies were, like, shocked that there were Pegasi. Whatever, it doesn't matter, it's a toy thing. Yeah, this has never really been my favorite thing. Outside of like a couple things here and there, mostly towards the beginning. This is kind of just an extended thing. Whatever. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.